creation, formless and abundant. The Weaver shapes, making order out of chaos. The Word, whose purpose was to destroy the old, to make room for the new, went mad. Now, a force of corruption, feeding on greed, malice, and hate. It ravages Gaia. Through its unwitting accomplices, mankind, the balance between those three forces is long gone now. Insidiously, the worm gains more and more ground every day, vitalized by the damage humans have brought to the Earth. We, the werewolves, remain, born of man, beast, and spirit. We are the vindication of Gaia and the wild.
All right. They should be ready now.
The best way to get Indran out of the region is to attack their bottom line. We have a plan to convince them there's no profit to be had here. Ludmilla, if you please.
I've recently gained access to the system that controls all the on-site oil pumps. That's our target. We tamper with the pumps and send dummy data to the system to make them think their oil field has run dry.
Will that really be enough?
According to the internal files I got my hands on, they treat unprofitable sites like gangrenous limbs. They'll give this one the chop right away.
I don't know. Even if we do manage to push them out, they'll only set up somewhere else. We need to hurt them, bring them down, not chase them away.
We've already talked about this, Kahal. They're too close to the cairn. If we stage an attack, they'll look for the ones who did it. I don't want Indran's eyes on our home. Our best option is to work in the shadows.
But if something goes wrong, my wife ends up on her own in enemy territory. I don't like it.
I'm going to be fine, Call. We've been preparing this for weeks. We've calculated the risks.
And if there's any sign of trouble, you and I go in and retrieve her. But I'd rather we stay covert. Ludmilla will have the easiest time on her own.
I'm heading out. I want to be done before daybreak. Take care of Adana while I'm away. I think she's going a little crazy all cooped up in here.
It's our duty to be here. She needs to learn that it's hers too.
She's just a teenager, Call. We were young once too, remember? Take care of her while I'm out. Love you. See you soon.
Пушки. Беретта. Это что такое? Кемперовка. На М40 похоже. Что тут?
Indran. One of the most destructive companies North America has to offer. Known for their violence and endless greed.
Собак.
If we left them to their own devices, they'd ravage this place till there was nothing left but dust. Ava did an impressive job installing all this. I'll have to thank her for this later.
Блин, что-то камера очень быстро двигается.
Not looking forward to packing all this up tomorrow morning. I don't like thinking that Ludmilla's on her own, Rodko.
I understand. She's my sister, remember?
And she's Adana's mother. I should be out there with her.
I gave it a lot of thought. Her chances of success are better if she's alone. It's as simple as that. If things don't go as planned, you can tear through as much Endron scum as you like to get her out. But for now, we stay put. Go. Rest while we wait.
What do you think, old friend? Yeah, that makes two of us. I'm not too keen on this plan. Got everything squared away?
Not a lot to square away. All I'm doing is pressing a button once Ludmilla gets me hooked up. Still got a ways to go before I can do much more than that. If I tried to breach their network, they'd be on us in a second.
Says the woman who got her hands on their files. We'd never have been able to take the fight to Endron like this without you. Besides, you installed all of this on your own. Have faith in your abilities.
That's sweet, Cahal, but I just wish I could do more. But how are you doing? Talk to your daughter yet?
No, not yet. I'm just heading her way. Hey, how you doing?
I'm bored out of my mind. There's nothing to do here, and it's wet and miserable.
Don't worry, our work here's nearly finished. You'll be back at the cairn with your friends before you know it.
I know, but why'd you have to drag me out here in the first place? It's not like you've got me doing anything out here.
Your mom wanted you to come along, so you could see what our field missions entail.
They entail a bunch of bullshit. All we ever do is watch and take notes. We're not accomplishing anything.
Language, young lady. And preparation is key. Know how your enemy will respond before you move. Faux stripped of surprise is fangless.
Why didn't you go with Mom anyway? She's all alone out there. If something happens to her...
I wish I could have. But Rodko wants us to keep a low profile. And there's no one better at that than your mom.
Rodko's a dumbass.
Hey, that's your uncle you're talking about. And the leader of our pack. You know it's his job to make those decisions. And like I said, all that observation we were doing was minimizing the danger. Your mother will be just fine, Amy. Don't worry.
Shit. Cahal, wake up. We're gonna need you.
Даже анимацию не показывает, как он ложится, встает.
A helicopter just touched down on the site's landing pad. Apparently it's some Endron exec. Their presence is shaking things up.
Shaking things up how?
Guard patrols have been changed, and some areas have been locked down, including the one Ludmilla's in. They still haven't discovered her, though.
So what's the plan now?
The mission's sunk. We go in there, get her out, and wait for things to quiet down. But to get her off-site, the locked-off areas need to be manually unlocked, and Ludmilla's stuck on the wrong side.
Shit.
Fortunately, she has already secured a terminal. She'll guide you to her location over the radio. Go now. Bring her back. There's no time to waste. My sister needs you.
Ludmilla, I'm on my way.
Remember, stay out of sight. I'll open any door I have access to through their network. I've opened all the external ducts.
Он очень гавкать умеет. Волк и гавкает. Жесть. Вот он так прыгает.
I'm locked in the turbine room in the center of the site. You'll have to get here without being seen. The area you're passing through should be deserted right now, though.
Door's locked. Ava?
There's gotta be a terminal close by. Find it. Oh, and deactivate any cameras you see while you're at it.
Как садиться-то? Вставать. Дверь. Открыть. Камера. Выключить. Все гениально и просто.
Guards. Look, Miller, we've got a lot of company.
The arrival of the Endron exec has changed their setup. Tell me where you are.
Блин, это PlayStation 4. Графон такой, пипец просто, как на PlayStation 3. Да. Чего они делали так долго? Механика деревянная.
I'm looking at the southern part of the outer fence. And a shit ton of guards. There's no way I'll be able to make a move without being seen.
Southern part of the outer fence. Got it. There. That's been established for a few minutes. But if a guard does see you...
He won't live long enough to raise the alarm. They sold their souls to Endron. They don't get any mercy.
Hell of a time for a malfunction. I'll go check it out.
I don't care. I want it fixed, fast. Some big shot just arrived on site. Folks upstairs want everything to be perfect.
Чувствительность очень сильная, надо поменьше сделать. Где у нас тут строки? Управление. вроде помедленнее. Все равно. Тут больше ничего нету. Может, собирать что надо. Бобик прыгает. Ой, это что, меня там смотрят? Я думал, вообще в другую сторону смотрят.
I'm in the refinery.
Perfect. I'm not
Тут
far
там
now.
много.
Nearly the passageway leading into it. Shit! Something's following me.
What is it?
I think it's a black spiral dancer. He's...
Ludmilla, just hold on. Fuck. Rod, go.
I heard. No more sneaking around. We fight. Now go. I'll meet you in Rafini.
I'm done fucking around.
Фигня какая-то. Так, быстрые атаки, сильные атаки, атаки в воздухе. Стандартное управление. Блин. Как его бросить-то? Бросить-то его. Как бросить его, понять? Последний он автоматически как бы. Как это много сложно. Ну прыгай, твою мать, да что за дерьмо-то? Пиздец какой-то. Даже прыгать не может. Я тут, блядь, нажал. Чё он не хилится? Блять, чё так неудобно-то все? Идет как мамонт. Чё он не хватает-то? Вот убил, пиздец, блядь. Какое-то говно, а не игра. Какое-то дерьмо. Переключаюсь так медленно, так быстро, так, да? Блин, да у меня хп нету. А, да. Нужно установить. Понятно. Ульту собирает. Тут что тут воняется? Что, все что ли? Ну, слава яйцам. Честно говоря, какое-то говно, а не игра. Босс-файт.
Call. Tell 80.
No! Please, no!
Да, сюжет банальный. Да, блядь, что делать-то, ёбаный в рот, ничего не делает. Что, блядь, за дерьмо? Что он не бьет-то? Что за хуйня-то? Чё, блин, за дерьмо какое-то? Впасть в безумие. Нажмите, чтобы запустить безумие, когда ярость много можно впасть в безумие. Какая-то хуйня, блядь. Безумие какое-то придумали. Ну чё, блядь? Ну и чё, нажмите, ничего. Казнить. Ну а чё он не казняет его? Да, полная хрень. Ведь придурки еще прибежали.
It's me, Cahal. Listen to me. Cahal, damn it! No. You need to fight the rage. Cahal, this Rafid! Stop it! No! What have I done? Rafik, there's no time to mourn. We need to go.
Гордон Фриман какой-то. Бородатый в очках. Да, графон тухлый. Елки даже на елки не похожи.
Just reported back to base. Not that there's anything to report.
No kidding.
Though I guess we've got a special guest coming tonight.
Yeah, an Endrin left, no less. She should be here soon.
You know they're hiring, right? Think you'd ever make the move to Endrin? Hey, what the...
Да, в роликах все это хорошо, а на деле куча нажимается. Тут всего пара охранников было. А там они появляются хуй знает откуда.
All clear, Dusk. We're good to go. Five years ago, I abandoned the woods of Tarker's Mill. I abandoned my cairn. Endrin killed my wife. I gave in to rage. The worm touched my soul. I had to leave my daughter. It was the hardest decision I ever made.
And in other news, Endrin is joining the fight against global warming. The energy company today announced that their new biofuel will be hitting the market soon. This revolutionary new formula will be unveiled alongside the opening of their new headquarters in...
This exile was my only choice. I'd become a danger to my pack. I often wonder what's become of them. Of Rodko, of Ava, of 80. This is the closest I've been to Tarker's Mill in 5 years.
Cahal, we're here. You're up.
грузовик весь в крови, что ли?
How much time do we have before they notice the guards on the outside have gotten quiet?
They report in by radio every hour. That's our deadline for getting our hands on the explosives and getting out of here.
Let's go through the plan again, just to make sure everything's clear.
You've got to swap the delivery label on the crate of explosives intended for Endrin. You do that, and they'll load us up with smiles on their faces. All you've got to do is open the gate to their delivery bay for me. I'll create a diversion while you're exchanging the labels.
Got it. We'll have to play it tight, though. One hiccup and the plan falls through.
We'll have you sneak around back by their storage facility. Security should be pretty thin there, especially if you go through the ventilation ducts.
What do your clients intend to do with them anyway?
The Weatherstormers? They're planning on blowing up a big Magadon pharmaceutical plant.
Good fucking riddance. I know Magadon's methods. They're the scum of the earth.
And guess what? These explosives were originally headed to Endrin, another megacorp of assholes. Stealing from them is just icing on the cake.
All right.
Hey, before you go, are you sure you're up for this, man? You seem kind of stressed out back in the truck.
I'm fine. Come on, I've got a job to do.
Right. If you need me, I'm just a chirp away. Good luck, brother.
Вау, пиздец. Прыгает тут как мешок говна, блядь. В натуре. Кувыркаться он умеет. Что там насчет перков? Тактика. Бой. Вот это интересно. Блять, арбалет я могу, значит, в определенные места, блять. Ну, пиздец какой-то. Вон там что, нельзя пройти? А, понятно. Когда вблизи зоны он сам, блять, наклоняется. Ну и дерьмо. Побегает вообще пиздец. Как будто его, блять, стая волков пиздит. Что у нас тут? Блять, как выйти из этого? Камера везде. Сюда сейчас зайдем, попробуем камеры отключить. Можно? Хуй. Тут вообще ничего нельзя. Ну-ка он перепрыгнет? Да, может. Ой-ой-ой.
I'm inside.
Good. Try to keep a low profile, would you?
Че, еще закрывать за собой надо? Я думал, оно автоматически. А что за хуйня у меня тут летает?
Hiring and the pay's pretty good.
I'm sure it is. They're going toe-to-toe with a group of activists right now. Lambda mankind. If I were you...
Sound the alarm! There's an intruder in the area.
Да, дерьмо, блядь. Даже убить двоих не может. Дебил. О, спас 12. Неплохая пушка. Миниган. Что еще есть? Нахуй, я в это дерьмо больше не хочу играть.